Right now, a manhunt for the suspect accused of brutally murdering a mother and father hiking with their young daughters in an Arkansas state park on Saturday. Do we need to sweep the trail or just stay on the main trail? Cover the main trail right now. First, sweep the main trail first. Right now, main trail, some ice, walks, hiking down for help. Repeat that. Say again. Repeat. Hear yell calling for help. We're hiking down. Try to relay to the office, so we found the victims down here. They're on the lower Devil's Den trail. I see you right there. I've got two bodies down here. The suspect is described as a man in dark clothing and fingerless gloves with a black backpack who escaped in a black car with a license plate covered by tape. The two young girls are thankfully safe and now with family members. Our Fox News contributor and former DC homicide detective Ted Williams is joining us now. Ted, welcome to you. Just the details that are emerging are just absolutely bizarre. The girls thankfully are okay, but what do we know so far? I know it's very little, but what are we learning? Good morning, Sandra. I gotta tell you, this is such a sad story because you have two young girls aged 7 and 9 that are no longer with their parents or their parents are no longer here with us. But we do know that on Saturday they went hiking in Devil's Den Park, and this park is about 20 miles south of Fayetteville, Arkansas. At some stage or another, it was reported that the couple was found dead on one of the hiking trails. The daughters, I understand, 7 and 9, are safe. I think one of the big questions here is, was this a random killing or was this a targeted killing? And I think one of the clues to this thing will be when the vehicle entered the park. We know it was a Mazda when it entered the park. Did it have that electrical tape covering the license plate as it had when it was leaving the park? If that is the case, then it's more likely than not that it's a targeted killing. But at this stage, law enforcement are very close-mouthed about what is taking place. We may learn more today. Yeah, Ted, we have a picture of the couple up on the screen there. Just 41 and 43 years old, Clinton Brink and his wife Kristen. Police are describing the area in which this happened, the park, as a remote and rural area where the terrain is rugged, vegetation is thick, and there is no cell phone service. So to your point about whether or not this was a targeted attack, this would be somebody who ventured into an area that was very remote to target this couple and to, take on these killings. Well, you're absolutely right, and that is one reason why, Sandra, law enforcement are going to have to work backwards, from these bodies of these, two individuals, and they're going to have to try to find out as much as they can about who knew they were going to that park. Perhaps, and I think that's going to be very central. But at this stage, law enforcement, while they're close-mouthed, they have a great deal of information that they're not sharing with the public that they already know. Just as far as patrons in the park, again, this was so remote, but, Ted, do we know yet if there was anybody else, hiking in the area at the time where possibly they can pull their cell phone camera or there might be any sort of eyewitness account here? Well, excellent question. From what we've been told so far, law enforcement is asking individuals who are around that park or for any kind of video feeds that they may very well have. They believe that the vehicle is, Mazda maybe, or, exited the park and may have gone on one of two highways there. So they're trying to get as much video feed as they possibly can that will help them to bring this killer to justice. The other thing that they're, leaning on to potentially, limit the number of people that they could possibly be looking for is they're keeping an open mind. They said, to who may have known that this couple, this family was going for this hike in the Devil's Den State Park. Ted, just an incredibly sad story. Our thoughts with those little girls, and the victims, of course, and their families. Anyone with information about this, please do call Arkansas State Police, 479-751-6663. The number's on the screen. Ted, thank you very much for joining us. My pleasure. I'm Steve Ducey, I'm Brian Kilmeade, and I'm Ainsley Earhart, and click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.